Well, it was quick, but it was a beautiful shot this morning. If you got to see the sunrise, didn't last long as those clouds certainly thickened up. There's a gorgeous shot from Kenneth Johnston at Afton. Let's take a look at our temperatures, and we did have a struggle today. After morning lows were down in the single digits and teens, most of us struggled to get near or just above freezing. Right now, 31 at the airport, same there in Madison. We're 27 in Waynesboro, 26 in Stanton and Harrisonburg, 32 currently in Louisa. There's a look at regional numbers, and as you get down toward Roanoke and Danville, you'll notice that the temperatures are close to the actual dew point, which means the air mass is saturating. We're still fairly dry, and it will initially take a while before that light snow begins to develop. But as we take a look at Doppler radar, we've had a few returns, but a lot of that's aloft. But again, as the atmosphere begins to saturate up, it also lowers the temperatures with some evaporation that takes place in the atmosphere. But you get down towards Southside Virginia, Martinsville, you get down toward Abington and Wytheville. Certainly it's snowing, and again, with time, all that's going to be spreading off to the north and east. But the brunt of heavier snow looks to focus especially across Southside Virginia and near and south of the James River, and certainly that 460, Route 460 corridor. Winter weather advisory for Nelson County, Albemarle, Buckingham, Fluvanna, Louisa. That'll run until early tomorrow morning. Elsewhere, even though we don't have an advisory, the impacts are the same in terms of slick conditions that will develop overnight. We're basically looking at a time frame, say between 8 and 2 a.m. in the morning, where most of the snow that accumulates will happen. And generally a 1 to 2 if you're near and north of Route 33, probably an inch or less. You go south of I-64, probably an inch or 2, and maybe south of the James, closer to 2 to 3 through Buckingham County. So we'll see how that plays out, but it does look to be a light event. It is occurring later tonight and during the early pre-dawn hours of Saturday. Hopefully there's not a whole lot of people on the roads during that time. Let road crews do their thing. Here we go with later tonight, 9, 10 o'clock. Certainly we should start to see more widespread light snow across the region. That takes us past midnight, 1 a.m. or so, and then 3, 4 in the morning, the brunt of the snow is well off to our south and east, and by daybreak, the clouds are starting to clear out slowly but surely, and that'll be improving conditions, although it will be icy. Temperatures will settle down into the low and mid-20s here tonight with that light snow continuing. Again, slick conditions for hazardous travel. In the afternoon tomorrow, we'll see numbers in the mid to upper 30s, so we'll get some melting. It'll be breezy, so even though those temperatures do come up, it'll feel more like it's in the 20s with gusts over 20s during the day out of the west and northwest. So a cold, dry weekend. It's just a quick hit of snow late tonight and pre-dawn on Saturday. Those morning lows will be cold once again, so we'll get that refreeze that we'll have to deal with. So this is the larger storm system. You can see snow back through the Ohio Valley. Of course, it's been a mess through the Mid-South and Tennessee River Valley. Charlotte, last check, has changed over to freezing rain. Still snowing in Greensboro, still snowing in Winston-Salem, and then you get down toward Atlanta dealing with freezing rain at this hour as well. So the surface area of low pressure is down toward the Florida Panhandle, and that'll begin to reemerge off the Carolina coast by tomorrow morning, and the brunt of that precipitation will be pulling away. So it's a quick hit of snow here tonight and plenty of cold air. A matter of fact, after a brief little bump in temperatures on Monday, we're going to have another blast of Arctic air next week. So here we are in the morning, in the morning, we're starting to clear out. Here we are in the afternoon, mid to upper 30s, and then we'll see those numbers widespread in the teens Sunday, and then Sunday afternoon back in the mid to upper 30s with a breezy condition. So that first alert period is for tonight, pre-dawn hours of Saturday, a quick hit of some light snow, general 1 to 2, temperatures in the low to mid 20s. There's a look at the Michael and Son 7-day forecast. After that quick hit of snow, kind of just to freshen up what's already on the ground, we'll see temperatures again, cold but dry conditions this weekend. There's Monday with that quick bump in the numbers because we're ahead of an Arctic front, and then we chill right back down for Tuesday in the middle of the week.
All right, so Monday's going to feel kind of warm compared to what we've been having lately. Well, a check of your forecast.